So, what was the outcome of this whole Bravo experience for you? And was it
It was a net positive in the end on multiple levels, but it was also one of the most painful experiences of my life, truly, because, I put myself out there with the very best of extremely naive intentions, thinking that people would just love me, and so many people hated me and were very vocal about
really?
it. Yeah, and,
Well, I think that's
and
but I feel like that is it's Bravo. And
it's reality TV, and, like, people are really mean online. They're just I mean, you've experienced people can just be so dehumanizing, and they forget that you're a person, and we had people, like, wishing I was pregnant with my eldest daughter. We had people wish us miscarriages, and, people were just really and truly awful, and then there were some people that were amazing and lovely and wonderful, and, to this day, they keep in touch or they follow me to various platforms or, Substack or TikTok or whatever, but, like, um, it was really emotionally devastating for me,
really?
because I just did not fully and it's my own fault, but I did not fully process what I was signing up for, um, and so it was very damaging to my sense of self for years, and I have a pretty strong sense of self. Um, and I really was, like, hating myself for having done it, for having been so stupid, trying to parse out because I'm also I'm a very open-minded person and I can be a really empathetic person in a negative way. So if you tell me, that you believe XYZ, like, I can usually put myself in your shoes. I can kind of go down that path with you for better or for worse. And so I'm like, rather than just saying, "Oh, well, these people are idiots or they're people," I'm like, "Well, what are they seeing in me? And what what
Yeah.
what did I do wrong?" And putting myself in their shoes as they're hating me, trying to, like, psychologically figure out what's wrong in me as if they're the arbiter of, whatever. And so that was just an emotional roller coaster. The positive, there were many positives, but I stepped back from social media a lot, which I think was very healthy. And I've had
Mhm.
this
Yeah,
push toward
you were gone for, like, a few years, I feel
yeah,
like.
I would maybe post once a year, whatever. And
Mhm.
that's like I have an addictive social media personality, so anything that pulls me back from social media is a good thing. It did also get my most importantly, it got my follower count up. So I was able to sell my 3rd book. I remember being on that honeymoon with my husband and saying, "Do you think I should call my literary agent and tell her that I'm gonna be on Bravo?" And he was like, yeah, do it right now." And so I emailed her, and then she literally, like, emailed back with, "Hey, let's do XYZ," which led to a book deal.
And this was
Um,
All American Muslim Girl?
this was my 3rd book, which was called Romancing the Throne. It was a
That's right.
yes, yeah.
Yes.
And because of Romancing the Throne, I then wrote All American Muslim Girl, which was a hit and a success and was critically acclaimed and changed my life in other ways. And because of that book, I was able to get into screenwriting because I adopted that into a pilot and sold it to Netflix. And so all of that really came because of that decision to do Bravo. Not saying maybe it wouldn't have come through a different series of events if I hadn't done Bravo, but it led A, B, C, D to that, and that was a positive as well. But, yeah, it was very, very, very destabilizing.